I had $20 on my
in your account.
In my account. I opened up a tab knowing they don't swipe it until the end. So I'm like, this $20. If I spend $100,
that's on them.
Yeah, I'm like, it's not going to process until I close out the tab. So what I did, I was like, hey man, I got to run across. I'm going to pay. So I ran across and I did that. I withdrew like $400, only having 20. Then went and paid cash. So the bar tab didn't overdraft me. I at least got 400 cash, and I'm like, I'm going to overdraft.
You got to strategically overdraft.
Yes. Yeah. Let me at least get cash in hand.
You had a scam.
Little walking around money. You know what I mean?
You had like a prepaid card or something.
I would do.
Oh, come on. That was most of college,
when
baby.
like the American Expresses like came out, it was like $50 on the American Express, and like people didn't really catch on yet that it wasn't a real American Express. So I'd go in there with like $1 on that, and I wouldn't like fucking start living like a Rockefeller, being like, oh, give me like the fucking.
You gotta fly under the radar a little bit.
I'm still fucking just drinking regular, but then I just split.
Yeah.
Be out of there. Yeah. And I've spent my fucking life since then making it up to the service industry. So I apologize.
Yeah.
I fucking give big fat fucking tips now, but those people got boned a little bit.
So they would just take an American Express, thinking like, all right, I'll run this at the end of the night. Now I'm realizing that it's a prepaid.
It was a prepaid card with like $2 left.
And then they'd be like, "Where's that fuck? Oh, he's gone."
There's nothing more classy, more sophisticated, more stylish in the eyes of somebody who's trash than an American Express card. Let me tell you something.
Dude, I used to work at a law firm. My day job was I worked at a law firm in Midtown, and they spent so much money. It was like a huge, they charged like $1,800 an hour. They represented international billionaires were their only client. It was bananas. So,
what the fuck are they doing hiring you?
Exactly. I don't know how I got the job, but I kept it for sure.
Yeah.
Dude, I got so like in the world. I was like on the phone with like Tokyo. I'm like, I need $1 million in the account, stat. Like, hang up, and at one point I'm like, who the fuck am I? Meanwhile, I'm overdrafting my bank card. But that's how that was our Christmas bonuses. They would give us, because for every $1,000 they spent with American Express corporate card, they got a $50 gift card or whatever.
But isn't that trashy? Don't you think that's
so
trashy?
my holiday bonus every year was like $20 $50 gift cards or whatever,
right.
or like $10 $50
$50 gift cards.
They give me like a big envelope of all $50 cards. I'm like, well, you guys, this isn't really even your money. You're just giving me free money, you fuck. But I'll take it.
You got to spread a meal for yourself over several cards. That's pretty fucking trash.
But dude, if I wasn't
fucking 3 ways, sir, you're just sitting at the table alone. Yeah, can you split it in 3 cards?
Can you put one jalapeno popper on this card?
I think
one
there's
jalapeno popper on
there's
this card.
953 on this one. I think this one's full.
That's trash.
But for those like 2 weeks after I got that, I was like living like a king. I was like, taxis, I was just fucking swiping a new card every time.
Isn't there just like I obviously the goal in life is to get rich and have tons of money, but I love scheming and scamming. I just love
nothing better, baby.
We used to take a cab back from the city all the way back to Fordham. And we'd always have to trick them because they don't want to go all the way back to the Bronx. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So, or like, we used to try to go. I'd have to get back to Pelham, and I would tell them Pelham Bay because that's closer.
It's a little vague, yeah. I keep going.
Keep going.
Couple blocks more.
Yeah.
It's like 20 miles out of town.
Right. But I'd get them to go to the Bronx, and then I'd have them pull into this gas station where you could run through like the Quickie Mart. There was a back door, and then right onto campus. And, it was just a scumbag move to fuck over that candy for the night. But it was a $50 cab back in the city, and we're shit-faced, and we don't have any money. And then we, 1, 2, 3, run! And we're running, and we're scheming, and the guy's yelling at us and trying to chase us down, and we get onto campus, and we're in the wind. And I'm just like, that's awesome. I just love
it's
being
stupid
a
drunk
dirt
kid shit.
ball. Yeah.
I tried to do that once, and it was kind of a misunderstanding. Dude, it was bad. It wasn't that long ago. It was like a couple years ago. But I could have.
Oh no! It was just like less than a year ago. I know this story, and it was bad.
This was Thursday night. Listen, let's change some dates and names, protect the innocent and the guilty. But I could have swore I had money on my card, right? And I put it in. It was pre-pandemic.
Okay.
Maybe during the pandemic. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It's neither here nor there. But I put my card in, and it kept saying decline, but I know I had money. And the guy kind of started yelling at me and stuff like that. And I was fucking hammered.
Well, it was also, I remember it being like, it said processing, but like the transaction kind of can't. And he was just like, I'm not I don't have enough money to re-swipe this. So like, This is like, here's my
If it's
number.
going through, it's-
I thought
yeah.
This is now your problem, buddy.
I
did
kind
my
of
part.
thought he was trying to rip me off, to be honest with you. So I just get out of the car and I start fucking running, right? Because he starts chasing me.
Foley.
But here's the
I
thing.
cannot even imagine watching you run down.
Well,
the
here's
street
the
like
thing,
that.
man. I am not the
Like
athlete I used to be.
Bowling, like a bowling ball, just
So-
rolling down, like the big stone in Raiders of the Lost Ark. just rolling
I think
down.
I
seen
think
the
women
big
and
man-
children running out of the way.
I think I'm being real slick, right? Like I'm fucking behind the car. I fucking sprint down this street. I sprint down this street, and then I see like a fucking clear opening straight up to the up to where my apartment is. Make a left, and I'm inside. So I'm bolting up this street, and this guy all of a sudden is next to me, going backwards, driving real slow with the door open, just laughing at
Wow.
me. Literally, fucking just laughing at me, like, ah! And then like wheels around. Oh man,
That is an unbelievable visual.
Oh,
The-
dude.
The thought that you had
I was cooking too, baby.
At the 20, the 10, the 5,
yeah.
like I would give me a Kevin Harlan call with
Oh,
Foley running
man.
away from the.
A lot of people say he's lost a step, but I don't see it here, folks. The kids are moving down the street.
You also get to a certain amount of beers where you're like, I
can
got
do it.
this.
I can do
got
it.
one more good one left in me. Let me fucking hit the boosters and I'm out.
But no, I knew I was done athletically that night, honestly, because when I ran into my apartment, as soon as I got into like where I couldn't see, I just dropped. Like this was the first time in my life where I was not in control of my body, and I couldn't get up.
That
for
could
like
have been it for Uncle Foley.
Dude, I
mean,
was like trying to get up and like my legs wouldn't work, and I was just like, and I thought this guy
I
was
think you
fucking
had, like,
closing
a
in on
stroke
me.
or a heart
Yeah,
attack
yeah,
or
yeah.
something.
It was bad.
How long had he ran for?
Maybe 35 seconds, something like that.
Well,
So about
And
12 feet.
I felt so bad the next day that I tracked the guy down and I ended up paying the thing.
You tracked him down?
Yeah, I tracked him down.
How?
So when he was laughing at you and like riding in reverse, you still did end up escaping.
I still ended up escaping. Yeah, because he was in his car. He was
He's not
going
gonna get
backwards
out.
down the wrong way.
Yeah.
I think he was just doing it out of sport. he could have fucking hit me with a trank dart or something like that if he wanted to.
He's just doing the most dangerous game. I didn't want your money. I just want to see how
I'll get you. I'll get you, fat boy. I'll get you.
Run, fatty, run.
It's like Jumanji with the guy hunting him around with the fucking gun.